Well, hello, my YouTube friends and family. So, I actually never thought I would be doing a video like this. I did a video a while back about, being careful who you're subscribed to, even if it's through other people, and it was called YouTube or something. And I really stand by that because, and I'm going to share this with you guys. I know there's a lot of drama channels. I know there's a lot of drama. And it's not like I don't like listening to some things that's going on. But sometimes I think people can take things a little too far. Some drama is kind of like news. It kind of keeps you updated on things. But of course, we're, especially me, since I'm actually new to having an account on YouTube, you don't actually know everything. It's not like, they're always, some makeup companies and things are doing some things, I guess, that are bad, and it's just drama related things. And it's, when you go and you type in a product and say you're buying a certain thing from a certain company, you don't sit there and Google, okay, what's the bad reviews on this company? The review section underneath a makeup company actually tells you the reviews on a product. And before we had social media, it's not like you even knew actually who you were buying from personally. You just knew a brand name and you knew a product. So, this is the thing. Okay, I have favorite things. I personally don't know owners of companies. I'm just in a little town from West Virginia. I'm not in California, not in all these fancy places. So the point that I'm getting to about making this video, and I think it's very crucial that people really need to listen to this kind of stuff, is this. And I'm not downing drama channels, so drama channels don't get all in an uproar either. I'm 51 years old. I don't have much time left on this planet, and I really don't care about all the bickering. I honestly just want to enjoy my life. That's all I want to do. I want to enjoy products that are good for me, enjoy my time on this planet that's left, because you just never know when your time's up. So this is my philosophy. We do have freedom of speech, and I think sometimes people abuse that freedom of speech to get a point across a lot of negative things that they have to say. And I think a lot of people abuse the right of having freedom of speech in the first place. So I walk into a YouTube live because I like lives. I think they're fun. I think a lot of times you can sit back, you can have some great conversations and really get to know the people you're subscribed to. I personally haven't done a live yet because I tried to a couple times, but I didn't have the right, my computer needed updated. Pretty much I had to buy a whole new system and get a new cam, and I just haven't done one yet. But I do plan on doing one because I've enjoyed a lot that I have went to. Well, sometimes on these lives, you get invited to sub for subs. They want you, your friends want you to know, I want you to know my friends and things like that. And so people can sub up. And I think it's great that people share their friendships on here with other people when they find good people. And you enjoy a different variety of contents. But the thing is I subbed a channel without checking it out, because sometimes it's really hard in the sub to subs because you got a lot of people in there at once and you don't know them yet. So if you're in a process of subbing to get to know, and you do have the feature to unsub if you don't like a channel too. But the point is, I ended up subbing this one channel and I went in on a live that they posted. Okay, so the woman was sitting there and she had a Post-it notes book in her hand, and I saw her hand and I saw the book. And she proceeded to talk about lipsticks. She says, look at these set of matte lipsticks. Well, I couldn't see them. So I proceeded to type into her chat that all I saw was her hand in a book. I didn't know if she was frozen, didn't realize that it was doing that. I don't know. So she proceeded to say, well, we were talking, she was talking about these lipsticks and apparently I couldn't see nothing, but that's okay. I just went on with the conversation in the room and there was only a couple people in there. And There was no other moderators. It was just a guy named Jeffrey and another guy named Adam that was in there after me. And I thank God Adam was there because he witnessed the whole conversation that happened. So I proceeded to tell her that my favorite lipstick right now was the Poinsettia by Jeffree Star. Well, this was a woman of color, and she just started ripping me apart, just the most racist, terrible things a person could say to another person. She just ripped into me, well, Jeffree's this racist and this and this and the other. She's called me a saltine and all this other stuff. And I'm like, whoa, where did this come from? Now, mind you, I'm tough. My feelings don't get hurt that easy, but I just kind of want to listen to what she had to say. I didn't leave. I didn't say anything mean. I just listened. And I told her, she was just going off, and I'm like, you know what? I personally don't know Jeffree Star. I just know of his products. It's not like I hang out with him and I know what kind of a personality he has. I just like his lipstick. I seen his Poinsettia advertised and, on Instagram, and I actually started to follow him on YouTube channel. I enjoy his reviews, and I don't know what his past is about. It's not like I have anybody that I personally know that knows him to ask, and I really don't care what Jeffree Star did in his past. I just like his lipstick. This is getting too far out of hand. When people jump you coming into a live just because you like a person's particular product, I mean, it's one thing if she just came out and said, he's racist, something that I didn't even know. It's not like I Googled, is Jeffree Star racist? Who would think to Google that kind of stuff on somebody when you're buying products? So anyways, to me, that's just crazy in the first place. So anyways, she could have just said, I don't shop from this particular brand because he's racist. And I respect that. I respect what people choose to do with what they have learned about someone. But just because you know something about someone doesn't mean everybody else knows. So I kind of think it's sad that people are getting judged that way and knocked down. So then I stayed, and she was telling me to get the F off her live, and she's just cussing me up a storm. And Adam was so shocked. He left. He unsubbed her. He actually came to my channel and was like, I had to unsub her because that was evil, because he saw that I didn't do anything wrong, but I stayed and listened. I told her bye, but I did stay and listen just for a few minutes. And all I heard was her going on and on and on, calling me names and, not even knowing if I was still on her live feed or not, except by the numbers. And then she made the comment, oh, she's probably off crying somewhere. I got news for you. I don't cry that easy. But, I just think it's sad. Because I don't want to turn this into a drama channel, because mine isn't. Mine's just makeup and a little bit of everything, and sometimes it's nice to chit-chat about things. But I just look at it this way. Be careful who you subscribe to. I mean, really get to know that person, because you don't know at the end of the day. And, some people aren't, they might not be as tough feeling-wise because they may have been picked on and different things. I've been through a lot of things in my life. I guess with my 51 years, I just don't care. But I wanted to make the video just to point out, because I would really like to prevent people from getting caught up with people like that. And yes, I did unsubscribe from that person. And yes, I did unblock. But the interesting thing I thought was the other guy that was in the room, he sat there and he took her side, seeing everything Adam's seen. And the next thing I know, he tells her in text in the room that he reported me. Well, I'd like to know what he reported me for, because I didn't say anything wrong. So anyways, then he added me. There's so many backstabbers. It's freaking sad. But I guess that's life. I mean, you're going to have good people. You're going to have bad people. And I did not subscribe to him. And I did block him too. Because who would want somebody like that on, as a subscriber? Somebody that's going to sit there and report you behind your back. I mean, we may all have disappointments in some of the people we subscribe to. Like, they might not acknowledge that we're even subscribers. I've come to the conclusion to this. There might be some people I subscribe to that never sub back, because there are a few YouTubers that I do like, and I don't know why they don't sub back. But I'm going to keep following them just because I like them and their content. But I'm getting to the point of this. I really want people to back me that I back. You know, I think sub for sub is a great idea. And if you're supporting someone else, they really should support you. But then again, I don't want somebody supporting my channel if they don't enjoy my content either. So I've decided, like, at the end of every year, I'm going to follow people for so long, because some people want to make sure you're going to stick around too and not just sub and unsub, which I can understand that too. At the end of the year, though, I think what I'm going to do is do a cleanup. And the people who are not subbing to me, I'm going to unsubscribe from a lot that don't, because I do believe in the support. And I'm not going to subscribe to a bunch of people that aren't even going to give me the time of day. But I might still keep a few. It just depends on if I like their contents or not. But anyways, this is kind of my chit chat with you guys. And I hope, if anything, you guys learn from this. And I'm not going to mention that person's name, just for the simple fact that I feel, you know, I say a prayer for her. I feel that she really has mental issues and she needs help with how she treats people that come into her lives. But just be warned, sometimes your lives ain't so great. But for the most part, all the lives I've participated in this past week, that was like one bad apple out of a bunch. So I'm not going to stop going into lives just because one person was ignorant. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. And I hope if there's any other tips or anything you guys want to talk about, just let me know, you know. So have a great day. Bye. Mwah.